Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today we're going to be going through all of the brand new LEGO Ninjago 2021 June summer sets. There are a ton of them to go over in this video, and I'm really excited to cover them, and you can expect some future videos as well, ranking the sets, going through the minifigures, all of those extra details, but for now, I'm just going to share my thoughts and share the sets with you as well. We'll be going through them by set number, and the first one that we have right here is going to be set number 71734, Kai's Blade Cycle. It's going to include 59 pieces and then retail for $19.99 USD and then $24.99 Canadian. And as you can see, this set's pretty mediocre, honestly, in my opinion. Like, it's okay looking, I suppose, for a 4+ set, and for the price as well. It isn't honestly like terrible by any means, but there just aren't any real desirable minifigures here. I mean, I'm sure the Serpentine figure, you could maybe army build that if you got a couple of these, but still, there's nothing too necessary in here. And then the Kai as well is nothing too special, so we'll move on to the next set right here, and this one is the Ultrasonic Raider, set number 71739, including 729 pieces, retailing for $84.99 USD, and then this is just a guess for Canadian pricing, $119.99, and this set here, as you can see, we can zoom in right here, and you can see that we are getting 2 Serpentine figures in this one. We're also getting 4 of the Ninja as well, Kai, Zane, Jay, and Cole, and the figure on the left there from the Serpentine is a new figure, I believe, so that's really great to be getting. I believe his name is Mesmo, I've been hearing, so I think that is really awesome that we're getting that figure in this set, and it is a really cool looking set. Of course, one of the main highlights is the 10th anniversary Zane figure right there. I know it's not the most HD look at him, but there are other photos of him out there, and he just looks really fantastic. They absolutely nailed it with the design there, and honestly, the Ultrasonic Raider looks pretty good here as well. It was never one of my favorite Ninja vehicle builds, but still, I can appreciate it for what it is. I like that the Ninja also come with their golden weapons as well. I think that's a nice little added detail there, and it is a pretty decent looking set. Then we'll move forward here, and we have set number 71749, the Final Flight of Destiny's Bounty. This one's going to be a 4+ set, including 147 pieces, and then retailing for $39.99 USD and then $49.99 Canadian. And this set here is once again nothing really too spectacular. I mean, the figures are fine in the set, I suppose. They're okay, but they're nothing really too spectacular. I would say my favorite part of this set is probably the little Ghost Dragon build, and the mini Destiny's Bounty isn't terrible, especially considering it is 4+. I do like the sail piece in the set. I think that does look pretty nice, so I would say it's pretty decent, but it isn't anything spectacular. Now the next one that we have here is getting into Seabound here, which is where it gets exciting. So we have set number 71750, Lloyds Hydromech, including 228 pieces, and then retailing for $19.99 USD and $24.99 Canadian. And as you can see, this set is the APS suit, of course, from the season. It's really nice having seen the entire season now. Of course, I won't give away any spoilers, but I kind of know what everything is in these sets in relation to the context of the show, and you get Lloyd and then one of the Mirai guards in this set as well, which is really nice. And then the actual build of the APS suit looks pretty nice, or Lloyd's Hydromech, whatever you want to call it. It looks really good. I do like the design of this much more after seeing it in the actual show. And then you get the amulet as well in the set, which is nice if you want to have a cheap way to be able to acquire that. And Lloyd looks really great in his scuba suit right there, and then the guard also looks really nice as well. So just a really good looking set right there. You get another image of it there, capturing the guard, just looking fantastic. And then the next one that we have here is set number 71752, the Ninja Sub Speeder. This one's going to include 356 pieces and retail for $39.99 USD and then $49.99 Canadian. And this one here is another pretty good looking set. I honestly am not a huge fan of this vehicle, but just from the moment of the context within the show. I think it's pretty cool, so it does tempt me a little bit with this set. Now, the figures are pretty good in this one. You get Jay, Cole in their scuba suits right there, and then you also get two of the guards right there as well, so they look pretty nice. The actual vehicle build is pretty cool as well. I'm pretty sure it should have some sort of transformation feature with the wheels because it does that within the show, so I would assume there might be some sort of functionality for that we just don't see right here. You can actually kind of see in this image some of those ball joints right there, so it is probably going to be able to move the wheels around, which is nice, and you get a little bit of an overhead view here of the figures looking pretty good. So yeah, I would say this is a pretty good set. It's not one of my absolute favorites, but I do like the design of the vehicle, and I still think it is pretty good. Then the next one that we have here is set number 71753, the Fire Dragon Attack, another legacy set right here, including 563 pieces and retailing for $49.99 USD and then $59.99 Canadian. And this set here is a pretty darn amazing looking dragon here. I absolutely love the design of this thing. Just the wings right there look really great. The actual molded head looks fantastic. They did such an amazing job with that, and then also just the body of the dragon as well looks really good. The figures are nothing spectacular, of course, other than the inclusion of the 10-year anniversary Nia figure right there. I think, of course, she looks really great, and I'm glad that she's in a fairly affordable set, unlike the Zane figure, even though that one's not horrible. I mean, it's still in a fairly pricey set of the Ultrasonic Raider, so I'm glad that we can get Nia in this set here. And just once again, the dragon looks great, the wingspan looks fantastic. It's just a phenomenal looking set right there. And then we move into another Seabound set right here, set number 71754, the Water Dragon, including 737 pieces, and then retailing for $69.99 USD and then $89.99 Canadian as well. So this set right here is going to include, of course, the Water Dragon right here is the main build, and then figure-wise, we're getting NRG Nia right there, of course, in her ultimate form, where she has come together with the sea, basically, and then we have Zane as well in his scuba suit, and then the two guards as well, and then Kalmar in the set also, which is really nice to be getting in this one. I also really love that we get Zane's vehicle right here, because we also get Kai's, I believe, in the largest set from this wave, so that's really great. Nia looks fantastic as well. We'll actually take a look at the other photo here because you get a bit more of a clear shot right there. Nia looks great. I love all of the little like tentacles coming off of the sides of her, and then the amulet as well is included on a nice little shrine right there, which is cool. You get another of the guards. Kalmar looks absolutely amazing. They just blew it out of the water with his minifigure right here. I think he looks fantastic, and I like the armor piece as well on him. And then just the dragon. This might be one of my favorite dragons from Ninjago of all time. It just looks amazing there, as you can see. I love the tail. I really love that. I love the wings as well. The head, the entire thing just looks great. And then once again, Zane's vehicle looks pretty good as well. I do like the inclusion of that. So just a fantastic set, a really great design. You get another look at it there, and I am really pleased with the final product for that build. Alright, so now we have set number 71755, Temple of the Endless Sea, including 1,060 pieces, and then retailing for $99.99 USD, and then $139.99 Canadian right here. And of course, this is like the second largest set of the Seabound wave, and the figures included here are fantastic. I love that we have another opportunity to get the NRG Nia minifigure, and then we have Kai as well included in the set in his scuba suit. Then we have Benthamar as well included, which is amazing. We get 3 of the guards right here, and even a really cool like special looking one as well in the middle, or on the far left side right there. And then we have Kalmar as well included in the set, so it's great to be able to get him once again. And that's right, this character right here is Gluttonous right here from the show, so it's cool that we're getting him as well. It's unfortunate that he doesn't seem to have like his, well, he does have his monocle piece, I suppose, but it kind of looks like more of like a magnifying glass piece. It's not really attached to his head, so that's a bit unfortunate, I suppose, but it still looks pretty good here. You get one of like the manta rays as well, which is really cool. Kalmar looks great. Nia looks great. I love that piece as well on her legs. I didn't really mention that, but that looks great. Of course, Wojira looks fantastic. fantastic. We can get a better look at her right here, and man, they just nailed the build with this. They did such a great job with the head mold there. They also did a great job as well with the sort of torso-like area there. Of course, where the amulet actually is in the build isn't exactly accurate to the show since it's supposed to be in the forehead right there, but still, I think it does look pretty good. And then you get the other amulet as well, so you actually get both of them in this set, which is really nice. And then, yeah, just the figures, Benthamar, I'm so glad we're getting that character there with the accurate hairpiece as well. And then we also get Kai's vehicle here also, which is really nice. I love the look of that. And just the actual temple build looks amazing. So just great job there from LEGO. They did a fantastic job with this one. You get a little look over here at some of the elements of it, and it just looks amazing. So I really do love this one a lot. It even looks like Benthamar might have a different expression there. It's hard to tell with the picture there, but nonetheless, an amazing set. And now we move on to set number 71756, the Hydro Bounty right here, 1,159 pieces, and then retailing for $139.99 USD and $169.99 Canadian. And this set here, as you can see, it's really interesting, honestly, with the minifigures here. We get Zane, Jay, we also get, Zane, Nia, Lloyd, Kai, Jay, and Cole, all of the ninja right there. But what's interesting is that 3 of them there are shown with their, like, actual, like, island headbands right there, which is really interesting. And then the characters over here, I'm honestly not too sure who these 2 are wearing, like, the Sensei Wu hats right there. I'm not too sure who they are, honestly. I might just be blanking on that. And then you get one of the guards and you get Kalmar as well. But then in the actual image here, you can see that Jay and Kai both have on their scuba helmets right there. So we see that we actually get both of the pieces there. So that is really cool. I'll be interested if Nia, Cole, and Zane are going to get their other alternate hair pieces as well. So that'll be interesting to see. We can't see it in this image here. And then Kalmar gets his little carriage there. You get Cole's vehicle as well, which looks really nice. So loving the look of all of that. We get a nice photo of it here as well, looking really fantastic. Lloyd also gets his as well. See, I didn't even notice that at first. So that is really nice. Yeah, it just all looks phenomenal. So I'm really digging the look of all of that. And then in the final photo here, you can see a few extra things as well. We can actually see some of the hair pieces there. So that looks really great. Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of look for all of them. It doesn't look like I see the alternate ones for the other ninja other than the ones that I mentioned before. So that's kind of interesting, but I'm still glad to just get some of the alternate pieces for some of the other ninja right there. So that's really nice to be receiving, but just an amazing set. I love the actual build of the Hydro Bounty as well. It looks phenomenal. Such great like architecture to it as well. Some really great angles with it. It's a build unlike any other, I would say, and so different from your regular bounty that I love that. It definitely differentiates itself in the best way possible. So just a phenomenal set, an amazing wave overall. That's all I have to say for this video here. I want to keep it as short as possible so that you'll be able to watch the whole video here. Of course, if you're listening to this, you're at the end of the video, but let me know your thoughts on these sets down below. Stay tuned to the channel as well if you want to see my future ranking videos for the sets, going through the minifigures, just talking about them in general. I am just ready to gush about these sets even more than I already have, so stay tuned for all of that on the channel. Also leave a like on the video if you did enjoy, and just yeah, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.